Well, I think it's a certain time, and I got to make this quick because I'm running out of time because you took too long.
I
It's
took
time for the C-suite. The C-suite. It's time for the C-suite. The C-suite. It's time for the C-suite, where we watch C-level WWE shows in the C-suite. WWE LFG this week, we have now determined the final four. The final four participants in the LFG finals for the season 2 have been decided, or for the most part have been decided. Shiloh Hill, he went up against Anthony Luke. They had arguably the best match that I've seen on LFG, had a live crowd who were very much into all the action that went down. Shiloh Hill picked up the win in the matchup, and then he won the vote 3-1 over Anthony Luke. Anthony Luke has been he's been killing it the first 2 seasons. So I agree with him. The judges obviously don't want the best wrestler. I think Anthony Luke has been far and away the best wrestler as far as like in-ring work from the men in the first 2 seasons, and he put on the best matchup with Shiloh Hill of either season. So it's kind of a shame that he didn't get the win here. But Shiloh Hill's going to the finals, second straight finals for Shiloh Hill. Then you had Xena Sterling versus P Nasty. This seemed like this was going to be Xena's time to kind of turn it all around after an up and down season following her finals run in season 1. But Xena really feels like she has regressed a bit, and P Nasty is in the game. She's been the best woman for season 2, so not surprising. She got the win here. She was better in the matchup. She got the win in the matchup and then got the vote from the judges, so she goes on to the finals. Danny Seletsky versus Serena Linton was one of the other matches, and that was a really well done matchup by both ladies as well. Both ladies have improved greatly in the second season. Danny got the win. She got the vote from the judges. She goes on to the finals, making the finals after getting bumped at this point last year. And then finally, it was Harlem Lewis and Drake Monroe in the final matchup. And both guys had probably their best matchup of the season so far. They were so evenly matched that we got our first split vote from the judges, 2-2. And next week on LFG, we will hear Shawn Michaels vote on who will move on between Harlem Lewis and Drake Monroe, as they're going to have a second matchup. So that was LFG. One more episode to end off season 2 coming up. That's on next week's C-Suite. And then you had WWE Evolve. We determined a number 1 contender for the WWE Evolve Men's Championship, as Keanu Carver picked up the win over Brooks Jensen. Post-match, Bryce Donovan, The Vanity Project. Put your two fingers up in the chat. Dum 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 dum. Parties here. Bryce Donovan, the Fixer, he beat down Keanu Carver, injured Keanu Carver ahead of his title match against Jackson Drake in 2 weeks' time at Secession. Then you had Callie Armstrong. She picked up a win over Kylie Bright ahead of her matchup against Kendall Gray at Secession. So it's been build up for Secession pretty much over on Evolve the last couple of weeks. But more importantly, we got a backstage segment where Wendy Chu was speaking words and her hair was straight, but she ran into Joe Pro. You know who she ran into? The American Cream, Busty Rose. Thick Shaney, George BBW Bush, Nikita Lyons. Nikita Lyons showed up and says that Wendy's voice is annoying her. It's like an earworm in her ear. And Wendy Chu called her a bitch. That was Evolve. And that was the C-Suite. The C-Suite. It was time for the C-Suite, where we watch C-level WWE shows in the C-Suite.
They ended the show by her calling her a bitch?
No, that's how I ended the C-Suite.
Oh, okay. See, I wouldn't have put it past them to call her a bitch.
I mean, that's also true.
Got it. Anyway.